So, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back if you're on Facebook Live to the Bolton Arena and this important semi-final of the 19 plus 4.0 plus mixed doubles featuring the national number ones Thaddea and Laville against a relative newcomer to the game who's done extremely well, James Chaudry, and his partner Bonita Baker. Earlier today we saw both of them playing. Uncharacteristically, Bonita hit a few serves out, which I don't expect to see her do so much this time, but they are definitely up against it. So here we go, 0-0-2, Thaddea serving. Well, that's interesting there. Louis coming across to poach and, Bonita making pay for it as he stuck the ball up a little too high. So a good start for the underdog team. Bonita serving, 0-0-1. And great reactions there from Louis, using pace from Bonita and just sending it back to her. 0-0-2. So if you're not familiar with the game, one thing that you may notice is there's a lot of smiling and a lot of happiness and there's a lot of fun, and that's a good indication of what this game is about. So if you're not involved, get involved soon. But great skills on show. And the little banter going on between the two teams, just to demonstrate what I was telling you. 1-0-1. And Louis again stealing in. Good defense by Bonita. And little dink action. This is what we like to see, the patience. Who's gonna chicken out first? That was a somewhat concerning position, and there was a lot of relief on James's face by the time that was over. And again, lots of smiles all around. 2-0-1. Oh, and a little high from Thaddea, and setting up James for the attack. 2-0-2. Oh, and there a little bit of an unforced error there. Desire to try and chop that ball in, just carried into the net. 3-0-2. Lovely little third shot drop there by Louis. And here's a little bit of touch action. This is what we're looking for. Trying to force the other person to hit the ball slightly too high. Oh, Louis standing up too tall, didn't get him down. I would suspect that maybe his hamstrings are a little tight and his backside hurts after the whole weekend playing, but we shall see how that continues. 0-3-1. And interesting formation there for the returning team that you don't see from all the other teams. Form of stacking. And 0-3-2. Louis taking that central position and doing enough to put pressure on Bonita, who's again ducked it in the net. So 3-0-1. Double-handed backhand, lofting the ball just up and over. And here we go, the dink action again. Little net cord. And just trying to push it a little bit too much. That skill of just getting enough elevation so that the ball drops just over the other side of the net. Worthy of lots of hours of practice, I would recommend. Here you see a good example from Thaddea. And Louis overreaching and James taking advantage of his loss of balance there. So 4-0-2. Ooh, Thaddea trying to come in with some power there. A little loose, perhaps. 0-4-1. Nice deep serve there from Bonita. And that one's going wide. 0-4-2. Little inside out slice there from James. Oh, there's that lovely double-handed backhand attack. That ball from Bonita just creeping a little too high, and with a lot of topspin, Thaddea able to attack it on the volley. 4-0-1. Lovely third shot drop, barely snuck over the net. And there's the height and the attack. 5-0-1. Very good deep return. But the error. So difficult to keep the focus and not respond to the pressure. Keep relaxed enough to control it on that dink. 6-0-1. Full length serve. Very nice. Lovely touch from Louis. Double-handed pick up there from Thaddea. And tagging James, who says, "You missed me," because she hit his bat instead of his body. 7-0-1. Long ball. And teams changing ends at 8. This game up to 15, win by 2. But as we've done all weekend, changing ends so that both teams get the same amount of time and exposure to the slightly different ends of the court. So 8-0-1. A little high, but what a great top spin straight down the line volley, drive volley. 9-0-1. And Louis not quite making it. 9-0-2. Nice ball down the middle from Bonita. And James making absolutely sure that that ball was not coming back. So, side out 0-9-1. Oh, yeah, very matter of fact, put away from Louis, very nicely executed. 0-9-2. Nice high chip and charge from Thaddea, giving her plenty of time. Oh, lovely little drop. And that one's just gone. So 9-0-1. Quite a large swing on that service action from Louis, giving him that opportunity to loop and get the top spin. Good little firefight, and this time James comes out on the right end of it. 9-0-2. Well, there was a lot of power in that, but not quite the same amount of control. So 0-9-1. And yeah, interesting formation that, again, we don't see from many of the other teams on the return serve position. Nice thinking, patience, pressure's building, and unfortunately, James coming out on the wrong end that time. 0-9-2. Chip and charge, nice slice. Good touch. And the double hander not coming off this time. So 1-9-2, James Chaudry serving. Oh, and unforced error, what my coach calls dumb one, because I do it a lot. I'm the dumb one. Oh, great strength and power there, but beautifully returned, and the power redirected by Bonita Baker there. So 9-1-2. Lovely little chip. Very difficult to know what to do with that. It seems innocuous. It seems like it's not going to do any damage, but it's just dropping over the net and doesn't give you many choices. Good defense. Oh my goodness, I don't know how Thaddea got that back, because she got it back on the skin of her teeth. There's a little dink rally. Oh, little footwork. Bonita just stretching for that instead of getting herself set up. So 11-1-2. Single-handed forehand drive straight at Bonita, very difficult to cope with from Thaddea. 12-1-2. And there's a little top spin lob, but easily dealt with there. Oh, and the top spin drive there from Louis straight down his left-hand side. Almost irretrievable. 13-1-2. There's some power there. Louis sort of confusing the whole issue there, but surviving for one more shot. But then the hole that was left taken advantage of by Bonita and James. 1-13-1. Chip and charge from Louis. A little net cord easily dealt with. I love Louis' demeanor. He's expecting the ball to come back rather than waiting to see if it comes back. And that attitude means that when the ball comes back, as it inevitably sometimes does, he's actually looking for it, waiting for it. And so his reaction time is much less. Oh, it's unlucky, Bonita. So 13-1-1. Big advantage here. There was a definite vigor in Thaddea's backhand there. It was a grunt, and she really showed her power there. Match point 14-1. Little top spin lob, and unfortunately overstretched Bonita. And that's it. Match to Thaddea Locke and Louis Laville. No disgrace in that for James Chaudry and Bonita Baker. They're playing the best that we have in this country, and a great example and leadership that they are giving us into the bargain. All right, so that's the end of that match, and I'll come back to you shortly from Bolton Arena with our next match on court.